Good morning. Here's the thought for the day, for Wednesday, the 15th of December. I'm going to read Matthew 7, verse 14 to 21. But first, I think we should have a look at the backstory to this incident. Jesus was coming with Peter, James and John down from a high mountain where they had seen him shining like the sun, talking with Moses and Elijah. But he had warned them not to share this experience with anyone else at present. As they descended from this breathtaking encounter up the mountain, back down into everyday life, there are problems ready and waiting. When they came to the crowd, a man approached Jesus and knelt before him. "Lord, have mercy on my son," he said. "He has seizures and is suffering greatly. He often falls into the fire or into the water. I brought him to your disciples, but they could not heal him." "You unbelieving and perverse generation," Jesus replied. "How long shall I stay with you? How long shall I put up with you? Bring the boy here to me." Jesus rebuked the demon, and it came out of the boy, and he was healed at that moment. Then the disciples came to Jesus in private and asked, "Why couldn't we drive it out?" He replied, "Because you have so little faith. Truly I tell you, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, 'Move from here to there,' and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you." I love it that this man kneels before Jesus. He is acknowledging the lordship of Jesus and pinning all his hopes on him. As he explains the problem and the disciples' inability to cure his son, you can almost see the disciples shrugging their shoulders and mouthing, "We tried." Who's Jesus addressing when he says, "You unbelieving and perverse generation"? Is it the Father, the disciples, or the crowd standing by and watching the drama unfold, or the lot of them? I think the words unbelieving and perverse generation could aptly describe today's generation too. And it's interesting that Jesus repeats his question, how long shall he be with them? How long shall he put up with them? This repetition highlights the question, and I wonder if that really made them think about how long Jesus might be with them. Jesus deals with the whole incident quite simply and decisively. The demon is cast out, the boy healed and restored to his father. But for the disciples, the nagging question remains, why couldn't we cast it out? Back in the 10th chapter of Matthew, Jesus had given them authority to drive out impure spirits and to heal every disease and sickness. So why wasn't it working? Jesus' answer: because you have so little faith. Or the parallel passage in Mark 9:29 says, this kind can only come out by prayer. Jesus wasn't so much pointing to the quantity of their faith as to the quality of their faith. And what had prayer to do with it? I think it really boils down to relationship. Jesus had a solid relationship with his Father. It was undergirded by prayer. He knew his Father and relied on him to lead him throughout each day. And then, in glorious hyperbole, Jesus says, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you. Mustard seeds may be small, but they are full of the promise of life. How is our faith? Is it built on a strong relationship with Jesus? Do we really know him and trust him utterly? Is our whole relationship with Jesus bathed in prayer? Do we rely on the Holy Spirit to lead us throughout each day? Is our faith full of the promise of life? Have a great day.